All right, what's up, everybody? Hello, I'm glad you're here. My name is John, and I am worship leader here at Metro City Church, and I am part of Metro Collective. And today I have the honor and privilege of showing you guys how to play our brand new song called Therefore I on the keys. And I'm going to show you guys how to play the song at its base level, but I'm also going to show you like what I played during the studio recording, so you can play it just like me. And so you can play it just like me, but also have an understanding of the song. And I'm also going to use the Nashville number system pretty heavily. If you don't know what that is, I would highly encourage you to go and learn the Nashville number system, because that is going to take your musical journey so much further at a very base level than if you don't know it. It's very, very simple, very easy. And Zachary and I are going to make a video explaining the number system eventually, so be on the lookout for that. But go and learn it as soon as possible, because it is very, very important. And so yeah, this song is called Therefore I. It is in the key of C sharp major, and it's at 132 beats per minute. And we like to put this song for our congregation as like a song number 1, a song number 2, or something like that. It's kind of upbeat, it's kind of fun, but it's very scripturally true. And so yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys how to play it. It's not too hard. The hardest part, honestly, for me personally, is there's this riff at the very beginning that has this kind of crazy timing, and so I love leading this song, but I don't like leading this song from the keys, because sometimes playing this timing and getting the timing of the lyrics right is also a little hard, because I am no drummer and I cannot do two things at once in a certain context. But this song is great. I really love this song, and yeah, let's just get into it. I'm gonna quit rambling and we're just gonna get into it. So like I said, we're in the key of C sharp major. And I like to use a couple different variations and voicings of chords during this song and what I like to play. And I'll show you guys how I use those variations as we go on. But we are in C sharp. I'm going to use the number system. So the chorus, we start on the 1, which is our C sharp major chord. Except if you're the one playing the keys, you're not going to do this. You're not going to play this chord. You're going to play this little riff. And the timing goes like this. It goes like this. It's gonna sound like this if you play it right. Oh, hello. You know what I'm doing? It's some auto-tune. But you know what I'm trying to say? Like it's very quick, and it's almost like you're matching a type of hi-hat pattern with this C sharp octave over here, okay? And then while Zachary's singing, he's going to sing the first verse, and you're going to maintain this riff on your right, but in the left hand, you're going to move the bass notes to match the chord progression, okay? And the progression goes like this. You know, we're going to start on the C sharp, which is your 1. We're going to go to F sharp, which is your 4. And then we're going to A sharp minor, 6, G sharp, 5, F sharp, 4. And then repeat. This is your verse 1, okay? Repeat it, F sharp, A sharp, G sharp. That makes sense? That's your verse 1. Not too tricky, not too difficult. I promise you that is at least the hardest part of the whole song. Once you can get that, you can play the rest of the song, no problem. So let's get into the first chorus. The first chorus is pretty down, and all you're gonna do is you're just gonna hit the chord once on each turnover, okay? So we're gonna go, the King of all kings is enthroned on high, right? The Lord is alive. And that progression goes like this. It is C sharp, 1, and then we're gonna go to the F sharp, and then we're gonna go to A sharp minor, which is your 6. But I use a variation here of this chord, and I'll tell you that in a second. And then we're gonna go to our G sharp, which is 5. Alive, and then repeat. The hero, and then here comes another variation that I use. I'll show you those in a second. Which is your F sharp, and then A sharp minor, G sharp, F sharp. Okay, so let me show you those variations of those chords really quick. Typically, each chord is comprised of 1, 3, and 5 in a scale, right? Or each note has a first, a third, and a fifth. But depending on how you play them, you can put them in any particular order, okay? So the way that I like to play A sharp minor is I like to play F first, I like to play B flat second, or A sharp, depending on, what kind of person you are. And then I play C sharp last. So you get this type of chord progression versus this type of chord. To me, it just matches the timbre of the song a little bit more. And then if you just play this same shape and take your middle finger and move it from the B flat note to the G sharp note, you get C sharp, okay? So here's what that translates into for a chorus for me. So I'll play C sharp, F sharp, and then I'll play A sharp minor, and then I'll play G sharp. You notice how my hand is not moving too much as compared to if I did this, right? Instead, I'm able to do this. It's not too much crazy movement. So I like to use variations so that way there's less barriers for me to cause a distraction when it comes to worship. Because when I'm worship leading, my number one goal is to lead the band, but it's also to lead the congregation, right? And as many distractions as for myself that I can eliminate, then the better I often do as a worship leader. So that's why I try to use these variations throughout the song to just help eliminate those issues for me, okay? So your verse 2 is identical to verse 1. You're gonna just hang on that riff, right? 4, go to the 6, A sharp minor, 5, G sharp, F sharp, 4, right? And then Zachary does a tag, which a tag just means you repeat the line that you just said, right? So he'll go, I know life nor death couldn't steal my future from you. I didn't do any vocal warm-ups this morning. I know life nor death couldn't steal my future from you, right? And then your chorus 2 is a little bit different from your chorus 1 because I play a riff in it that matches kind of what the vocal is doing. So if you do it right, it sounds like this, okay? So you'll hang, so the first chord is C sharp, okay? So we're gonna put our left on C sharp, and then we're gonna go, and that is a G sharp, F sharp, F walk down, okay? And then we're gonna go to F sharp. That makes sense. And then we're gonna go to A sharp minor, which is our 5. And then we're gonna go, and then we're gonna go to G sharp. Repeat. That makes sense? So if you play chorus 2 correctly, this is what it should sound like. Again. Too hard. Not too difficult. And then in the bridge, in the interlude to the bridge, all you're gonna do is you're gonna play the chords in a loop, okay? And Zachary and I like to fight a lot about what these chords actually are. We kind of call it the great debate of therefore I. But what I played on the studio recording is 4, 5, 6, 5 the whole time. Okay? So here's what that sounds like. If you do it right, this is all you have to do for the whole bridge. Okay? We're going to play F sharp. We're going to play G sharp, A sharp minor, back to G sharp. And you just do that over and over and over. Be my strength, to walk on waves. Keep going, keep going. Turn my fears into faith by your grace. G sharp, you know? Do it again. Not too tricky. And then, as the bridge gets louder, you'll match the dynamics with the drummer to just pick it up and keep going and keep going and keep going until we get back to the chorus. And then this last chorus is, again, a bit different. But this last chorus, there's a section where the drummer hits the drums in a very specific pattern, and all you are going to do is you are just going to match your chords in the same pattern that the drummer plays. So if you play it correctly with the drums, it should sound like this. This is our chorus 3. And then, this is where it changes a little bit. We are going to play this walk-up note. A walk-up and a walk-down more or less refer to when you use notes in a pattern that is linear, okay? So here's what that means. A walk-down sounds like this, right? That's your A sharp minor, G sharp, F sharp. Those are your 6, 5, 4. That's a walk-down, right? But here's what a walk-up sounds like. That makes sense. We're kind of going up the scale. So that's what we do on the turnaround for the third chorus, okay? So instead of matching the drummer and what he's playing, we're going to go, the hero of heaven is faithful still. And all that is you're going to play C sharp. And then for the last count of that measure, you're going to play the F, which turns into C sharp over F, and then that's going to go into F sharp. So if you play chorus 3 correctly from the very top, this is what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Loop it. 6, 5, 4. Not too hard. And then that riff that I showed you, we go back into that riff really quick. Yeah? Not too hard. And then you just do that again as Zachary tags it and tags it. But then the very last thing about chorus 3 that's a touch different from the rest of them is the very last time Zachary tags, therefore I won't fear anymore, we're going to do this thing where we go F sharp. It's a walk down like we just talked about. It's F sharp, C sharp over F to normal C sharp. Okay? So if you play it correctly, here's how it sounds in context. So therefore I won't fear anymore. We'll do it one more time. So therefore I won't fear anymore. Does that make sense? So it's not too hard. The hardest part to me, honestly, is just the, oh, see right there. The hardest part to me, honestly, is just, but once you get past that, everything is real easy from there. If you're wondering about tones and stuff, I typically just play a type of upright piano because I just often gravitate towards uprights. I think they just sound the best to me. But you can do whatever you want, you can do literally whatever you want. So I play uprights, and then this is the Nord Electro 5. It's a 73 key, it's not a full 88. I wish it was a full 88, but it's not the end of the world that it's not. Honestly, I would rather you play a small piano than play no piano at all. So yeah, that's kind of it. If you have any questions, we'll post a chord chart and stuff in the comment section, in the description and all that. So that's Therefore I. And I love it. I hope that you love it. I hope that it blesses you and your congregation. And I know how it is as a worship leader trying to find new material that is theologically correct and is very worshipful and not necessarily centered around you, So I hope that this is something that is a good thing for your church and for your congregation. And again, my name is John, and I will see you on the next one. Adios.